everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, se trevo, el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show, starting in the AL West, Vida Blue was victorious on the mound with his 18th win this year, leading the A's over the Rays 3-1. He is currently leading the American League in wins. At the start of the day, the Rays are in first place in the AL East, 1 game ahead of second. And the Athletics are in first place in the AL West, 1 game ahead of second. The Houston Astros totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, 1 game out of first. And the Mariners are 4th in the division, 13 games out. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-1. As of right now, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are 3rd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. Juan Soto had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Nationals to a win against the Red Sox 10-4. As of today, he is the National League leader in slugging percentage. As of today, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, 1 game out of first. And the Nationals are atop the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Baltimore Orioles held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-2. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are 4th in the division, 18 games out of first. The Tribe swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the White Sox 12-3. In the standings, the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 12 games behind first place, while the Indians are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. Willie Castro had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping lead the Tigers to the win over the Yankees 5-0. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're 15 games back, while the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, 6 games out of 1st. Josh Donaldson added 3 RBIs to his total, leading Minnesota past the Royals 7-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Entering the day's action, the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Royals are 4th in the division. They're 13.5 out of 1st place. The Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Dan Winkler picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 5-3. In the standings, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, 4 games up. And the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East. They're 15 games back. The Brew Crew knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 11-1. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Brewers are 2nd in the division. They trail 1st by 4 games. The Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 11-3. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-6. Heading into the day, the Rockies are 1st, while the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of 1st. At the start of the day, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, 11 games out of 1st. And the Diamondbacks, they're over 20 games out of 1st. The Dodgers put up 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the Giants 10-2.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one. He'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate here is Ricky Henderson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 140.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, number 19. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Margot's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is third. The center fielder.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Acuna digs in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
First offering on its way. Ozzie Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. That's popped up. Simeon onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is second. The second baseman.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
The pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Larry Doby popped him up. Chapman is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
And now, Lourdes Gurriel. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1.
No, that missed.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the one. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jason Giambi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is drilled, but right into the shift. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, McGuire. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So one gone with the runner at third, and that will bring up Harold Baines. Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there to strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
1 and 2. Count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2. Chapman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McGuire finds it, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Oakland. So here is Willie Adames. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Gray ready with the 0-1. Adames is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
From the stretch, Ryan Klesko stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there's ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Softly hit toward the hole. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he saved easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering on its way. Brooks Robinson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Runners on for second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 7.
So next to bat will be Reese McGuire. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. The pitch. Marcus Semien is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding in is Ricky Henderson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Henderson, 33 years old, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Margot gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Smith stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
First delivery to him. Whit Merrifield started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Larry Doby. In the air, down the line and left. Henderson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. First offering. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-0 the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired and there's one away. Now one down with the bases empty. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. And it's fouled away. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
First pitch on the way. Matt Chapman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Look at Robinson. He gathers the throw. The second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. So now into the box is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
No left fielder. Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Ryan.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Ryan Klesko. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Chapman in foul ground. And he makes the play to end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 5th and tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Stepping in once again is Reggie Jackson. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more innings, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Drilled on the ground to short. Smith is there. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Manuel.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game.
And this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it into third for the 1-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the parker.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gray ready with the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging, just out in front of a slider.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
With Merrifield next to bat. Way off the slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Count even at 2-2. Popped up. Gray just to the right of the mound, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a miss. It needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees.
He goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Number 19 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now the pitch.
1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Merrifield has a play. 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So next to hit is Ronald Acuna, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now.
2-0.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 35 now on the season. And it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Giambi hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. Margot looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. Number 36 on the year for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now here comes Joe Madden, the Tampa Bay manager, out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Alex Young, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing you really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. To the plate now, Harold Baines. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Reggie Jackson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2, as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The A's lead it 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Standing in is the veteran outfielder, Larry Doby.
Larry.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one again.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter moves.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Skied into straightaway right. Baines is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Willie Adames.
Up next, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hold. 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A ball and a strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 5-2. Striding in for Oakland, Gary Carter. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. McGuire over to his right. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield brings it in. Whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the A's 5, the Rays 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Klesko. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Robinson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And Robinson behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down. And that will bring up Manuel Margot. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Over to first, Gray. Just keeping him close. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Klesko, base runner at first with 1 out. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 19 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now back. Number 7.
Next to stand in is Reese McGuire. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Action!
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1-2.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and the deficit remains 5-2. And now here is number 19, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna retired, and there's 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now with a lead of 4 holes hitter, Jason Giambi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at that home run, that was a changeup that was away. Then he went out and hooked it, he pulled it. So if I'm going to throw that changeup again, I might throw that thing on the inside part of the plate. This guy looks like he has pretty good coverage on that outer third of the plate.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, not too many guys in the game have the strength to take a breaking ball and drive it out the other way. I know that one sliced just a little bit foul, but he's got to feel good about where his swing is right now.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now, Matt Chapman, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Plate now, Harold Baines, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop of first saves and error as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 6, the Rays 2.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Ozzie.
First pitch of the AB now. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Swing and a liner. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out hitting. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Whit Merrifield comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baines is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 14.
Next, here is Larry Doby. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the veteran DH, Reggie Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Gary Carter. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB who comes through in the clutch.
Peter Fairbanks enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Ricky Henderson is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now with the plate is number 19, and with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch of the AB on its way, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, it's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, fouled off. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Goodness, 0-2 now. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Now here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Willie Adames.
And stepping in, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He obviously didn't let last night's Nicholas outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big hitters.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And not in time as the run scores.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making the least out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dennis Eckersley comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
First pitch on its way as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
One out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. And it's through. A base hit. So throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Lo. A home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run that in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
6-4, the outcome today. Oakland wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Brendan McKay takes his 17th loss of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-4. As of right now, the Rays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. And the Athletics sit in first place in the American League West Division, 1 game ahead of second. Pedro Baez collected win number 2 on the year as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, 1 game out of first. And the Mariners are 4th in the division, 14 games back. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 8-7. It was their 5th straight victory. As of today, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are 3rd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Nats 2-1. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage, while the Nationals are in first place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Ryan O'Hearn launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 12-10. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are 4th in the division, 17 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-3. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 11 games out of first, while the Indians are atop the division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. As of today, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're 15 games back. And the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 5 games back. The Twins combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-5. In the standings, the Twins are in first place in the AL